I'll wait for some people to get in here. All right. Almost time to get started. Oh, forgot one last thing. Chris, you reminded me now that you're here.
Be inspired. Prices.
All right. Got a couple more minutes. Just gonna wait. It's a little too loud. Yo, Chris, can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Is that too loud?
Nah, actually, that's perfect.
All right, cool. All right, I'm about to start right now. First, I just want to kind of go over, some important events for this week, which, we really don't have much. Kind of a quiet week. We got a little view into the housing market here on Wednesday. Thursday, we got the usual jobless claims. And then Friday, leading in economic indicators. But this week is a Fed blackout. Basically, they can't talk. They can't do anything for the whole week leading up into next week, where we have FOMC. And I'll kind of show that because it's probably going to be a pretty wild week next week. And if you have no idea what's going on in the market, the Fed is basically what's moving news, or what's moving the markets lately in news. So let's see, PMI, consumer confidence, FOMC, yeah, that's gonna be pretty important. We got GDP next week too. Inflation, more inflation. Wow, a lot of inflation. Consumer spending and personal income. So yeah, next week is going to be a pretty wild week. We're going to have a lot of data to come out. So that'll be nice. else do we have? Oh yeah, we got earnings weeks. We got the banks coming in again, capping off from last Friday. So, I think it would be pretty important to keep an eye on the commentary from them, just to kind of see what they think as far as the rest of the year goes and the Fed's next moves. So that'll be cool to see what they think and kind of get an idea. We also got Netflix too on Thursday after close. That one will be interesting after they just raised prices last week. So let's see how that goes. I'm gonna try and keep the stream short tonight. Don't really have a lot of requested charts to go over, but yeah, I guess we'll get started with some of the ones that I got. So first things first, I'm gonna start with futures always. Let's go to the daily. I'm gonna lower that a little bit. Alright, so right now we're holding up some support here. Still at this support level. 50 EMA still holding up pretty nicely. Looks like anything under this is a wick out. You could probably get entry anything under here. But definitely wait for your other intraday signals for a reversal when we get these type of down days. Because those tend to be pretty nice moves. You get 460 back up to... That's a 50-point move. This is a 60-point move. 30, 40-point move. Yeah, so these wicks are pretty good opportunities. So if you can catch it down here, if we break down here, start to push down, this will be your next level of support on this smaller time frame, or on a larger time frame. Smaller time frame, yep, holding up at that support pretty strongly. We're actually getting an inverse head and shoulder here with the left shoulder, head, right shoulder. So yeah, that's pretty interesting to watch for. We're also getting this triple top right here. So kind of got one bullish, one bearish going here. Definitely keep an eye as this progresses throughout the night and into tomorrow morning where it goes around here. Yeah, so 8-9 o'clock tomorrow morning, this will be probably right around here. So definitely keep an eye. Anything under this, I'd probably look to take a short position down to 4,600. Anything above this, what is that? 4665 area. Probably look for a move back to this 4680. So that's that's not a bad move, especially on SPY. You'll probably get a couple points out of that. So got a nice little setup here. I kind of like that. NASDAQ kind of making the same setup. This is still holding support. Kind of getting pretty weak here though. It's not really something I want to see. Failed really hard off that 50 EMA, so that might start to act as support or resistance, and kind of hold us from getting back into bullish sentiment. So I'd probably look for anything above this 50 EMA to start going long for a move back up to these highs. But for now, you can probably get a playoff support up here, push that 50 EMA. But until this reverses and gets back over, I'd probably continue to stay bearish for a little bit. But we do have FOMC next week, so that can kind of cause drastic moves and throw the technicals out the window for the day at least. Let's see the lower time frame. Kind of getting some. I mean, you could kind of call this a bear flag if it didn't have this. You could just kind of forget that was even there. Call this a bear flag. Kind of setting up like it's gonna break down. But this 50 EMA will be the key for now on this smaller time frame. And you got this little support here, so you know you could get a push back up to 1560, you know, 15,700. Could be a nice little play. But yeah, starting to hold support. We did get a higher low, so you know that's a good sign. Showing it didn't want to really dip further. Still holding this sideways channel here. So we are at the bottom end of this channel. So I mean, you could probably look to take a long position off some support for a bounce, because you know it feels like the market's kind of a little over exaggerated to the downside lately, especially to start the new year. So definitely keep an eye on this. I'm not 100% bearish yet, but I'm kind of playing the sidelines right now. I'm not really too sure. Just gonna have to kind of see what the week brings heading into next week. Where the Dow, this was looking pretty good last week. I kind of liked how it was holding up this trend line. Yeah, so this is starting to make a actually kind of got a little channel going here. Could even go back here and draw like that. That's pretty nice. So yeah, we're kind of getting this little channel here at the support level of this channel with this 50 EMA. This is kind of you know, pretty vertical, so I can't imagine this will hold fairly that long. We'll probably either see a breakdown into tomorrow morning or probably a bounce, something. It's going one or the other tomorrow. Either, I'm guessing, either pretty down bad or a nice green day. So we'll have to wait till the morning and see what that brings. And that's on the Dow. We have the Russell, which is more small caps, and this is just, yep, still same thing. At some support. I pointed out last week. When was it? Yeah, I think around either here. No, that was too long ago. Around this area here. You see how we kind of always get these wicks out where, you know, it kind of dips pretty low and then bounces right back up. So this is what's known as for me, I kind of coined the term Wick City. A lot of wicks out down here. So it's pretty good support. As you can see, it usually bounces pretty well off this support line. So keep an eye on this moving into this week. But the only thing, you know, that's pretty worrisome to me is these two EMAs here. They're starting to kind of you know, start to head downwards, and that would just be bad. That's not what you want to see. So what we really want to see is it get back above these and have this blue line start to curl out and point upward, for maybe even a retest back to this upper level up here, before ultimately probably pushing here. But you know, this is just a choppy mess in here. You really kind of just want to get the extremes, and then once it bounces off the extremes, you want to make sure you take your profit, because if you're trading in here, all this in here, you're just going to get chopped up and stopped out, and it's just not fun for anybody. So not what you want to do. Definitely look to get the bottoms or the highs, and yeah, take your profits early on that one. Okay, that is that for futures. Let's see. Let's start with Apple. Kind of in no man's land out here. I feel like it kind of wants to keep going down and push back for this support level down here. You know, there's just a lot of downside pressure lately. You could kind of even view this as slightly head and shoulder. It's kind of iffy. Wouldn't 100% call it a head and shoulder, but you know, it's pretty close to what that's looking like. MACD is still heading downwards. Yeah, so you know, if we do in fact get a pull down to this lower level, this has proved to be a good buying point in recent weeks and months. So definitely look for this area for a bounce. This is the 168 area. So yeah, keep that level marked on your, however you keep it marked, but that's a key level right there to watch. Guess I'll go to the 1 hour, check what that's doing. Nah, don't like it. Tesla. Still under that resistance line again. Right here, this one here. But holding up that 50 EMA. I don't really like how kind of all over the place it's been lately, but you know, this is a good stock to trade if you can catch these lows or highs, because it tends to move. As you can see, you know, went from 1120 all the way down to 1020 in a day. So that's a pretty wild day there. And that's what, 60 points right there. So Tesla's always good for trading. You can always get some good points out of it. But again, you gotta buy off support or sell at resistance. You can't really try and catch it in the middle, because at that point you'll probably get chopped out and burned out. You know, as theta and the premium decays. But I don't really like that MACD on the daily. Right up here at support, I could see this coming back down to this 980 area. Now, if it hits 980, I'll probably get an entry again, just to get a ride back up to, you know, a little bounce off that support level. Anything under 980, you know, you got room to go down to this 880 area. So definitely keep an eye on that. Watch that. 980 is the key level as support. I'd say key resistance level. Probably have to go to a smaller time frame for that. Yeah, key resistance level is probably going to be this 1060-ish. What's up? Someone say something? No, okay. Yeah, so definitely keep an eye on that. 1060 is probably the key resistance there. Still downtrending, as you can see. You got this nice little channel here. You know, this was kind of a spot I was looking for to fill this gap here. Looks like we got that gap fill. Kind of holding up down here, so you know, we could look for this to start reversing, but at the same time you got it under that 50 EMA. Anything under that, I'm still bearish. I don't like to get in anything to the bullish side unless it's above those, if I'm swinging long. But for trading purposes, you can catch these bounces and moves and whatnot. So yeah, that's a good sign, making a higher low. Trend could be flipping here. So definitely keep an eye on the video. It's a big mover. AMD with a nice bounce off that 130-ish area. I'm telling you guys, that's been one of my favorite spots to get in at, is that 130. Because you got nice bounces here. You get huge bounce. Pretty solid bounce. Another pretty solid bounce. So you're kind of getting some divergence here on the MACD. But again, still under that 50 EMA, just like everything else. So anything above that 50 EMA, probably 138, 140-ish, I would look to take to 147. But yeah, 138 seems to be the key level for now as far as resistance goes. 130 key support. If you can get under, if it breaks down under support, you're probably looking at low 120s. So yeah, watch that. Gonna be an interesting week. I kind of feel like we're gonna see a bounce this week just because of, we're not really getting a lot of news from the Fed. There's not really much happening other than earnings. So I mean, it seems like it's a good. Yo.
Is there any video? Or is this just voice chat?
Oh, it's on YouTube.
Oh.
My bad. Hold up. I can share it. If I do 2 videos at once, it kind of like makes it a little laggy. Here you go. Hold up. Alright, there you go. I sent it. Yo, feel free to chime in if you guys want to. I'd love to hear what you guys think for this week. I know Shaq's got some ideas. Yeah. What else we got next? Baba. Man, I want this to sell off right at this resistance level. If this can, I'm in some March puts. For those that don't know, I'm betting that the stock will go down. This has kind of seemed like it was a resistance level for quite some time. So I figure saw it, kind of fake out up here, get back below that 50. That kind of told me that this is going to be a good entry to go short, to capitalize on this move down. So that's one of my holdings for this week. Let's see. I am also holding AMC puts, believe it or not, because I saw this breakdown right here. Finally breaking that 20 support last week, and it did kind of get back above it. But at the same time, this still kind of feels weak. You got a death cross here. That's pretty bad for to be holding something long. That's typically a pretty bearish play. So yeah, that's kind of why I took some puts on this. I kind of want to see it hit down to this 14 level, or this 17. You can probably see 17 first. I wouldn't say 14 is really in play this week, or for my contracts, because my contracts expire Friday. But we could definitely see 17, 18. I'm really hoping we get that so I can get out of these puts with a pretty nice profit. Next we have Amazon. Oh yeah, broke down just like we thought. Broke down, retest. Now starting to sell off again more. We still got that scout wick down to 31.30. That could be setting up for a pretty nice move down. However, we did bounce Friday. So I'd say as of right now, oh, that's looking ugly too. You got a death cross there, or pending death cross, I guess, which could be pretty rough for Amazon, considering the rough year almost year and a half that they've had. This is just not fun for anybody. Yeah, so if this starts to curl over and eventually cross that level, that would be pretty bad for Amazon. So definitely going to be watching that this week, see if it gets a push back up to 33.30. That would be another resistance point you can look to get a breakdown again. Let's see, what else did I have? Lucid. Yep, these fibs, man, they just keep playing out so perfectly. For anyone who doesn't know how to draw a fib retracement, I'm gonna show you right now. All you gotta do is take your thing, go to the high, and go right to the low, and it draws it right up for you, the key levels. Now I took off a lot of these other ones. I took off a lot of these ones just because, you know, I didn't really want them for something I was turning up earlier. But yeah, the Lucid's playing this out pretty cleanly for now. You got that 50 EMA right below too, so that'll provide some support along with this 50% retracement here. Actually setting up for not a bad play. Let me check the smaller time frame. I mean, that support is pretty solid. So if you could catch it down here, you know, you got room to 46 level before you see some more resistance. But it is kind of making a little head and shoulder here. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. So anything under 40, I'd probably look to take down to the 35 to 34-ish area. Which, you know, that's a 6-point move. That's not bad. With Lucid, I'm gonna do Rivian. I have not looked at this in a while.
I'm liking Dollar Tree for a big move down.
Dollar Tree, what's the ticker?
DLTR.
Oh, you've been talking about that one lately.
I think it's gonna be a big.
Oh yeah, dude. That's nice, actually. You got that breakdown, retest. Now you could probably see that break back down again. Yep, some resistance here. Hey, that's pretty nice, bruh. I like that.
I'm thinking so. I got my EMAs. I got my EMAs at like 10, 20, 50, 100, and 200. I've noticed on the weekly, whenever it breaks the 10-day EMA, it always drops down to the 20, and that's at 122.
Oh, dude. Yo, I might have to follow you on this for real because, I mean, shit, even if you
potentially can run back down to about 112, man.
Yeah, you got that gap fill around 114. Yo, I'm gonna keep this on my watch because I like this.
I definitely got 120. I definitely have it hitting 122 at some point this week.
Oh yeah.
I'm testing that 20-day MMA.
Did you already get in, or are you just kind of waiting right now?
I sent the signal out like Friday when I bought the spread, man, the 125 or 120. Oh yeah, it's a nice little spot, the 125.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna watch this tomorrow pretty heavily, probably. I'm trying to get better at, you know, playing both sides, because for the longest time I was pretty biased to the bullish side. I'm trying to start playing a lot more puts, especially, you know, lately.
My guess for Dollar Tree is maybe he'll try to fill that little gap there, and then it's going to completely sell off. But if it tries to test that gap, that's my guess for it. But I see its downfall coming, man.
Oh my god, dude, that's just crazy right there. What is that? 84 to 150? Yeah, bro, that's got to correct some. Let me draw this retracement real quick. Let's see what we got. Yep, so that 50 retracement would bring us right to that 116 area.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm getting around. I got the 122, 116 area for this week.
Yep. I'm gonna be watching that one with you for sure, bro.
This is one that nobody's paying attention to. Pull up Starbucks, bro. Starbucks has been.
Oh, what are they doing
leaving
now?
spilling.
Here, let me go. Oh, damn. I haven't looked at this since it was like up over here.
That's what I'm saying, man. We've been missing all this. Like, look at all that.
Yeah, Wow, 117 straight to wow.
Look at the weekly. It's still gonna drop more. Look at how the weekly candle ended.
Oh yeah. You got to break in that neckline too.
I'm saying, man, I wish I'd have rode my 113 put all the way down.
See, the only thing I don't like that kind of worries me about taking Starbucks short is these huge green weeks that they have, where they bounce. But right now it's not looking like it's not looking like that's going to happen. You still got this little gap fill down to 91 too.
I got this whole, I'm watching it heavy this week. Cause imagine if we get another big red candle like that, man. I'm going puts heavy.
Yeah.
If we get another weekly candle like that, I'm looking puts for a month out heavy.
Yeah, I'd probably take it down to that 90 area too. You kind of got some. You can kind of get some support here too. But what were you gonna say?
I'm saying, if we get that third red candle, that's three black crows, man.
Oh, that'd be bad, dude.
That's why I'm watching the weekly here. Cause we get that, man. I'm loading up on puts for stock. If it ends Friday, I can see it happening around 3 o'clock. I'm loading up, man.
Yeah, it looks like it's in the drawdown phase.
I'm thinking maybe this might sound crazy. Maybe we get a retesting at 57.
Holy shit, that COVID low?
Yeah.
Damn. But you gotta think also.
I just feel like it's super overvalued. It's just
Yeah.
How much more can Starbucks actually grow?
That's a good question. I'd have to look into that. I'm not actually
That's
sure.
something that I feel like that's a question everybody needs to answer. How much can it really actually grow?
Yeah. I feel like that's what a lot of people are forgetting to think about when they. When they're looking at a lot of stocks, is they're not really actually doing any type of research.
Yeah, like Peloton, man. That was an easy one. We all knew we should have been loaded up on puts on Peloton.
Yeah. Dude, what are they doing? I haven't looked at their chart in so long.
Oh, dude, they're crushed.
Oh, damn. Wow. Wow, I can't believe I missed that. I mean, for those that are looking to go long Peloton, I guess you got some support down here in this anywhere from 30 to the low 20s, even maybe in the teens. But yeah, that's just ugly. Ugly. Got a head and shoulder. I should have seen that.
Also, I'm looking at Advanced Auto Parts, and that sounds crazy because it's not like a.
I think I looked at this. This looks good. I was looking at this last week. I think I saw you and Ev talking about it, and I looked at the chart. I'm like, I might have to keep an eye on this one.
I'm thinking puts here.
Oh, you are.
I am.
Okay.
Only because when I type in the PNF charts, it says it's about to become a downtrend, and I can see it because of the last two candles there. I could definitely see it going into a downtrend and maybe testing that bottom and see if it breaks it.
Yeah, you kind of got some divergence here, so you might be right actually, bro.
I mean, it's not. It more so was all right. So what happened was I was searching on TOS for stocks for my strategy, and it pulled up Advanced Auto Part is the top one to use, especially because it's so. I didn't realize Advanced Auto Parts is so volatile.
Yeah.
I was yes, it is. So I'm probably gonna start trying it out.
Yeah, this is some nice resistance up here too.
Yeah, man.
Yo, I'm gonna watch this though, cause anything under this, you got a ways to go.
It looks like it's going back to that. What is that? Your EMA right there?
This is the 200. That's the 50.
The blue one's the 50.
Yeah, so the 50 will bring us down to 233.
I'm thinking we're heading back to the 50, man.
See, but we head back to the 50. That would even set up a nice entry to try and swing back up to this high. So, you got a couple ways you could play this. You could probably get your profit on those puts down here. But once it
Yeah.
gets to that point, you know, it's kind of no man's land. It could go either way.
Yeah.
I found myself to, you know, I really love the ascending triangle. You know, I always loved it on the breakout side, but I'm kind of starting to like the breakdown of these triangles because you can get pretty good plays out of them.
All right. I got another ticket. Pull up AM. Have you did AMD yet?
Let me do it.
Surprisingly, when I do my searches, AMD and American Airlines are top choices too.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, AMD has been moving a lot, dude. Now that
That's
it's
why.
above the hundreds and it's really starting to move a lot, especially these daily moves, dude. You get such a large, bro, this is a 10-point move.
Man, that's why I pulled. Dude, this is one of my. This gonna be perfect for my strategy. Like, I'm so glad TOS has a scanner on it.
Yeah.
Cool, dude.
Yeah, that's nice. You could kind of even look at this.
I don't really have a direction. It just says like, look, I don't have a direction for AMD to be honest.
Yeah, it's just really volatile, so you catch any of these moves. I know somebody who's been in the Discord. He's not very active like in the chats, but he DMs me like all the time. Like, what are we thinking for AMD, bro? He's like, he keeps making really good profit on this because he'll just buy the dips, and they'll just bounce like, you know, $5 to $10, and he'll make some pretty nice profit out of it.
Yeah.
But something I didn't see earlier. Let me see if.
All right, you see, I want you to see something. This is something I'm learning to do.
Okay.
You see, like these hammers on AMD, like the red one at the beginning, like the little blue one. Like, go back to the view you were just on.
The weekly? Yeah.
Yeah. All right. You see, like the hammers on it, like
yeah.
Like, and then you see the red one too.
This one right here.
All the way that touched the line at the beginning of it on the daily chart. I'm looking at the daily chart. I'm on the. You know what? I'm a little behind you because I'm looking at it from my TV on YouTube. So, like, can you go back to the daily? I'm gonna show you something.
Yeah. Okay.
I've noticed like about charts, and this is like, all right, so like you see like the red one at the beginning that tapped down the line, the blue one, and like you see how the next day it continued, the momentum and went up.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been learning like with like options, if you kind of wait till the end of the day around like 340, 350, you can literally just look through tickers and find stocks that have these patterns. And you can get a continuation the next day and make profit. Like, that's kind of what I've been doing with a little $100 account, and I made $500. I'm taking money out.
Nice.
And it's just like an interesting little strategy. I don't know if you like.
Yeah. I haven't really done that, but yeah, if you can get those, that's what Randy usually does when he, you know, when he's around, he'll usually wait till like the last possible second. And he'll like buy contracts that are down like, you know, 50-70% on the day, and the next day he'll be up like 40-50% again. So
yeah, it's actually a really good idea, man. Like, because I noticed that they tend to carry the momentum from the day into the opening.
Yep.
Like whatever they were doing at the end of the day, they carry it to open usually.
Yeah, for sure.
With the stronger candles, like not the ones that are just kind of iffy. It's just it has to be like a stronger one, you know.
Like this one right here. Bounce pretty nice. Oh, you're behind me.
Yeah, I didn't see that yet. Yeah, right there. Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah, well, that is perfect.
I guess that's kind of a disconnect here. I wonder if I can. I wonder
Whenever
if there's
I try
a
to
way.
watch it on my phone, it like makes it so like I hear you like 3 times.
Oh yeah. I guess I'll have to figure out a way around that.
I mean, it's cool, man.
Let's see what else we got. PayPal. Well, this is breaking down finally. I was watching to see this support here. See if that was holding up for a little while, but ultimately this looks like it's breaking down. Wow, fintech's really getting crushed lately. Dude, and you can even take PayPal down to 130, where fill that gap down there.
That looks good, actually.
Yeah. I'm gonna have
I'm
to.
disappointed. The one that I'm disappointed in the most is Bidu, bro, because I was running so heavy and like, I'm just mad.
Yeah. I gotta check that. What you said, Baidu?
Yeah.
I haven't looked at this one in a while. I remember you were always bearish on this too.
Cause I knew, bro. It's like, no, there's no way this should be way up here. It doesn't make sense.
God, that's such a good play too. Could have taken that 50.
I was calling it from 270.
I remember that. I remember that. This
I
is
only caught it for like $2,000, bro. Like, I'm pissed.
yeah. This is pretty interesting though. You kind of got right up here at resistance now. This could start breaking back above.
I was thinking that, but I just been leaving it alone.
Yeah.
Let you see what Chris what you say. Nah, bro.
What do you say? Oh, I haven't even been checking.
I'm watching on my TV screen, bro.
Checking. Why did he do that?
You gotta live share it to the group chat, man.
Yeah, here I'll live stream. I'll do my screen.
All right. Let me go ahead and close this YouTube out.
Yeah, I guess I'll just have to live stream both next time.
There we go. Now you sound great.
Probably.
Alright, I'm gonna go on mute. I'm gonna look through some tickers on my phone, see if I see anything interesting.
All right. What was the ones we talked? It was Advanced Auto Parts. What was the other one?
Oh, why don't you check on Cat and Deer? Because I know they ripped like insanely over the past like 2 weeks.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
That's a nice breakout right there. And you got this EMA is starting to curl up and start to push back up.
bro, they both look identical. That's why I've been watching them.
They're in the Dow, I believe. And the Dow is kind of looking good lately. Oh shit. What is Deer? Is it just Deer? Yeah.
It's just DE.
Oh, DE. That's right. Yeah, Deer's kind of at some resistance up here.
Yeah.
Interesting level. I do like how it's above both EMAs and those are pointing up. Holds that 200 pretty well too. So nice. I like that. What was the ones we did earlier? It was Advanced Auto Parts and what else? Can't remember.
Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree. That's right. DTLR.
Oh yeah, she's gonna be a beauty. I'm telling you, that's gonna be she's gonna make bank on the put side this week.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna have it on there. I'm trying to like really set a couple like sure things that I'm actually gonna get into. Cause
My bad. Go ahead.
Nah, cause a lot of times I'll chart so many stocks, and I'll put so many ideas out there that and I just don't play I gotta start filtering out the ones, and play the ones that are kind of look the best. But this is me kind of, in the new year, trying to play more the put side. So it's kind of putting a new perspective, better perspective on things.
I think overall, as a stock, as a group, we need to look at more tickers in general, because I've been noticing that we don't look at enough tickers, and it's some banks, man. Like, we never really catch the banks, and banks are always going off, and nobody in the group ever really catches them.
Yeah.
When we watch banks, financials, it's pretty much kind of tech heavy and some Dow names. That's why I'm compiling a list. I want to do about 150 stocks. I'm probably gonna look through daily.
Damn.
It sounds kind of crazy, but it's actually not, man. Because if you can just find a good 5 to 10, and then you can pick them the 5 to 10 which you think are the strongest, your options are way better.
Yeah.
That's how I found Dollar Tree, man. I never played Dollar Tree before. I was just looking through tickets, holy crap.
Yeah, I gotta start scanning some more too.
Oh, Tell me what you think about Sam. I
Same.
think we might get a potential reversal. You know, it had that huge drop off from his last earnings.
Oh wow. Oh, I saw someone talking about this last week.
I'm thinking maybe we can get a reversal here.
Yeah, you kind of got some support down here. Trying to fill that gap, maybe up back to 45. That might not actually bad. And then you got that 505 to 50 EMA.
And it seems like it's trying to curl back up, you know, the MACD and stuff. So I want to maybe go long here. I feel like it could potentially be a good play.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it does look like a good couple months play here.
Yeah.
And I just hedge myself on any down days I'm seeing.
That's what I'm saying. And then the options are pretty cheap. Like we buy them that far out. If we really think it can get to that gap, and we buy it kind of far out, it's a chance, man. I mean, I just don't really know much about Boston beer. I know it's a low volume, like for options. That's the thing.
Yeah. See, that's what I hate about some of the tickers, because some of them just have no volume in them at all. It makes it so much harder to play them.
But I've also played it where I was like $30 off the money, and it made like a $5 move, and I made $400, and I was like, that's insane.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
that's the thing about.
I don't really understand their options, to be honest.
That's the thing. Well, with those low volume options, like they won't move for a while until they get like either a nice jump or something, and then it'll kind of jump really quickly. You know, it's not gonna be like what am I trying to say? It's not gonna be like the typical like reacting to every move, you know, like Apple or SPY or AMD. It's gonna have to take a larger move for the option to really, you know. But when it moves, it'll move, you know.
Yeah. Question for you. So at what level at Sam would you consider it to be an inverse head and shoulders if it were to move that way? Like what level would be considered like the inverse neckline?
Are you thinking like this is the left shoulder, head, right shoulder, or where are you thinking the inverse?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like that's the head, the lower part, and then it's like the left shoulder there, and then we're kind of maybe building out the right shoulder.
I would say the neckline would be here, this 555, 554. That would probably be your neckline.
That's what I'm thinking, and you see it has like that earning around. Maybe it busts through earning because of all the liquor that we drunk through the winter holidays. I'm thinking maybe that will be the rally.
Oh yeah, that'd be interesting.
You see the move there? You see
Yeah.
how I'm seeing it coming out?
It's setting up. It could be a nice play.
And then isn't that pretty high value that people bought it right there in that last little?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know,
that
man. I'm
is.
thinking about going long here when I start my. What day is the earnings? Does it say?
That is February 17th.
17th.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch that, man. I might go long in about a week.
Yeah, dude, it's really gonna be an interesting couple weeks, because you know, next week we got FOMC, and then the following week we have all of the big tech earnings. So the next 2 weeks will be pretty telling for you know, the market and whatnot,
Yeah.
because you know we're gonna get a big move out of the tech stocks.
Yeah, I just don't know which way we're gonna go. That's what's interesting, because we're kind of set up where you can buy the dip and you can make a great run, or it can just keep on dipping. Because the chart's not great, and I don't really know.
Yeah, that's the worst part, bro.
My TA says that
Wait.
we're gonna keep going down, but
Hang on. We got this right here, too. This could be some support down here, you know. Kind of lines up perfectly with that double bottom. So yeah, bro, this might be pretty nice. I'm gonna have to add it. I'm trying to keep
it's
the.
not something. I don't think it's something I'll get into this week, but like maybe like a week or two from now.
Yeah.
I want to see it get back up to that 550 range, and then I'll enter.
I'll write that one down. All right, I got a couple more I gotta bang out real quick. Then I gotta start dinner.
Alright, gotcha.
JP Morgan. Damn, major gap down on earnings. That's rough. Right at that 200 EMA though, so you'll probably see a bounce there. And you got some pretty longer term support down here.
Yeah, just around that volume shelf.
Yep, exactly. So, okay, all right, guys. I get it. It's the dog's birthday. TSM. It's not a bad bounce. Right off that support there. I'm gonna actually be watching this pretty closely for the next couple weeks, because what is that? That's a year of just straight flat. So these EMAs starting to curl up pretty nicely too. Kind of want to see a continuation into all-time highs and you know, start pushing. And they actually, I just saw some news. They made a deal with Apple for Apple's next chips. So you know, that could be a nice give it a nice push this week, especially after some pretty solid earnings last week. So gonna keep that one on watch. TSM.
What do you think about MasterCard?
I got you. Oh. You're getting a golden.
EMAs.
Yeah, you're getting a golden cross here. I just don't like the choppiness of it, but that's perfect for your strategy.
I just don't know how to read it though. Like I don't know. See how my charts say to go long because the EMAs just made a golden cross.
Mm-hmm.
But like the way it looks, man, it doesn't look like going long is the. Maybe it's gonna bounce. I don't know, man.
Yeah, see, dude, that's just so much choppiness that like that's what makes it hard to read. Let me see the weekly. Yeah, I don't like all that up and down choppy nonsense. But it did hold that 50 EMA pretty well. Bounced pretty strong off of that recently, last week. So yeah, I don't know. That's iffy for me. If I ever look at a chart and I see like all of this right here, I'm like, I'm not even touching it. Like the same way with Facebook. When I look at Facebook, I'm like, nah, dude, I'm not touching that. Just because most likely I'm probably gonna either get in a position and, you know, get chopped out or something, or gap down or gap up on or something, and I just, not for me, you know.
Yeah, I see it. What about Google? Google's an interesting stock.
Oh, don't talk about Google with Chriso in here.
You guys know if I gotta get Nitro to make like the video stream quality like tolerable?
What'd you say?
So like the video quality is like super bad. I'm trying to figure out whether it's on my end or if I need to get like Nitro.
Nah, mine just went like that too. It was clear and it just started getting
It's
blurry.
honestly, it's probably my Wi-Fi.
Oh
It's
yeah,
probably with Discord, especially because like the YouTube quality crispy clean. I can see down to the very fine lines of the wicks. Extremely clear, but Discord, I'm not sure what's going on with it.
Yeah, Discord kind of gets like that sometimes, where like if the connection isn't good enough or something, it'll kind of be pretty bad. But let me go to Google. I'm gonna just remove everything that I got here already.
I can kind of read the text now at least.
Okay, good. Yeah, if you wanna like skim back through the YouTube video, or if you don't mind like being a little delayed, yeah, that quality is much better. Nice support down here. again, that 50 EMA is some resistance for everything. Let's see. It does look like it's starting to bottom out here by this MACD though, so.
So you guys mostly looking at like short term within like the next few months on these sort of plays?
I'm just kind of, honestly, I'm kind of thinking for this week, because I kind of always change with the weeks.
I'm thinking about for earnings, whether it's a good entry to go long or not for earnings, because Google makes a big move, man. And last earnings, the last couple are just ripped.
Yeah, right here, yep, right there too. So, I mean, I'd be worried, if you're talking like a couple months, you know, it's so hard to get a read, because we still gotta see what the Fed, the Fed can say all this stuff, but we gotta see what they actually do, and you know, that can change at any time. And you know, that's what sucks about trying to go like longer expiration on a lot of things, is just because, you know, one piece of news from the Fed can just completely destroy your position.
And the Michael Burry tweets.
Oh God, what didn't hit? Wait, is he back on Twitter?
Well, from like a few months ago.
Oh, okay.
Gloom sort of typical stuff.
Yeah, he was spot on with Tesla though. That was a pretty nice short he took.
On what?
I remember he said he was short Tesla at like 900. Ended up going down to like, yeah, dude, like he literally caught the top, like
Oh, nice.
somewhere. I can't remember where exactly it was, but yeah, he
Crazy
took
swings.
those down. Yeah, and then it did this where it just like ripped back up, and everyone started clowning him on Twitter. He eventually deleted his Twitter. Man, people are so ruthless out there, dude. It's crazy.
Internet's the worst.
Yeah. Let's see. Someone wanted me to do Prague. I've never looked at this.
Prague has been a shit show, but might be a decent entry now.
Yeah. Oh, this is IPO. Okay. Let's see
Well,
this.
man, personally, I'll sell puts or just buy shares. I'm not sure what to do with Prague.
Yeah, I mean
I was
this.
swinging like $2 cash secured puts for a bit, but now I'm kind of scared.
Yeah. I don't know. This is iffy. I don't really like this on the hourly. I'd say. I mean, it obviously is bearish, but you know, this.
I'd wait until like $1.
Yeah, I could see it. I could see it continuing this trend down, especially playing like it's been playing off this 50 EMA. So
Was that like what 60 cents before the crazy run up that we kind of hit?
yeah, well, it started at like 60 cents. Yeah. Wow, dude.
So how do you guys keep track of like future earnings for different companies?
How do we keep track of future earnings?
Yeah, like when the earnings actually happen.
Do you mean like as far as their guidance goes, or?
No, just like the actual date of like the quarterly earnings.
Oh, the data
Like, you had,
itself.
like, your own calendar or like what is it? Earnings whisper or whatever, like mailing list or.
Oh no, I honestly I use Yahoo Finance. I don't really, you know, write it down anywhere or anything, but you know, obviously if I see that it's good, you know, I'm pretty good about remembering things, so I probably should write it down, but yeah, no, I don't typically keep track of it.
Hey, what do you think about Moderna and Pfizer?
Moderna.
I think Moderna might be understand. Oh, well, actually, what?
Nope. That death cross right there.
Shit, I thought it was like overbought at 160 in March, but rest in peace.
I remember that, dude. I was watching it right around this area here. I was like, you know what? It's looking pretty strong. It's looking like it's gonna break out. and I missed it. 245 to. That's a
I've seen
100-point move.
report. Well, apparently the fourth booster shot from Moderna doesn't really do anything for the new Omicron variant. So I don't know if that's going to make it drop more.
Dude, I feel like at this point, I don't know, man. I think COVID's a little, kind of, I don't know why I'm typing COVID, but,
Can you guys like actually read any of the text right now on the stream, or is it just me?
If you're watching on your phone, it's both of us. It's because of Discord.
is it that
I'm
bad on
watching my
Discord right now?
computer. Well, it kind of goes in and out. Like sometimes I can't even like read the numbers on the right.
Oh,
It probably has to do with like your like Wi-Fi
Yeah,
signal or something.
yeah, that's what I'm guessing.
he's right. Because now mine just cleared up too.
Yeah, right now it's looking clear on Discord for me.
Yeah, it's good enough right now. It kind of comes and goes.
I wonder if there's a way to, like, edit that or fix that. I don't really see any stream settings ever.
There's a
Mostly-
small box, but we could try to set it up later. You could edit it live and just before you go live as well.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll have to work that later. What's up, Jasper?
Yeah, I might be able to. Are you using OBS's like your streaming backend, or
Yeah, I am.
might be able to tweak that a little bit? But how many bars of Wi-Fi do you have right now?
Says I got full bars.
Really?
Yeah. But my Wi-Fi is just, it's so wishy-washy, man. I live in an apartment, so it'll be all over the place sometimes. I know when I play my PlayStation, I'm on Warzone, dude. Especially like probably this time of the night, I'll just be lagging so bad. So the
Is it
Wi-Fi.
provided by the apartment, or
Say that
I
again?
got you guys. Oh, sorry.
is it is the Wi-Fi provided by the apartment?
No, it's provided by just whoever we decide to use. So I don't know.
Or like your neighbors or something?
No. That'd be nice, but no.
Pat, I got the top ticker for you moved to the top of the board now.
All right, go ahead.
Check out HD. Holy crap! How are we missing this?
Oh my god, dude. Yeah,
Look at that.
Damn.
I remember when we were looking at it, like, I remember when Ev was talking about it almost every day. He was like, dude, there's no way this can keep going. And it just kept going, dude.
Yeah, bro, it burned my puts up.
Oh, I'm sure a lot of people got burnt up here.
Yeah, that one.
Cause that's just ridiculous. That's,
Is that?
how many weeks is that of straight green?
It's probably the delayed profits from those lumber prices.
That's what I was thinking too. At that
It's like
time.
freaking $10, like a 2x4 at one point is ridiculous.
Speaking of lumber, what is that at now?
You see that daily
It's
candle?
gotten a little better. I think it's like
Wait, where? Lumber.
$2.50 or $3 for a 2x4 now. They're normally supposed to be like $1.50 or $1 before COVID. But
Does anyone know what the lumber futures are? Oh, here we go. Oh, it's going back up. Damn.
what the hell? Every time I think the COVID's over, it's like it gets
Yeah.
worse.
Yeah.
What is that move?
That's crazy. 1,700 to 400 back to 13. My goodness.
This looks like GME right now. Oh my gosh, I've never played that. Wow.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that is pretty wicked.
I have a serious question about day trade tomorrow. HD.
Oh,
You
my
don't
bad.
think that
I'll go
will
back.
continue down pretty heavy from that big selling candle from Friday?
I mean, I'd probably look for it to break down here. because you know this is gonna probably act as support right here.
Yeah.
But I mean, anything under that, this 50 EMA is lining up perfectly with the next level of support down at like
Where's that?
That's at like 340.
I might grab a 340, put it open, man. It's looking pretty bad right there.
And yeah, and you got the MACD crawling down, breaking down on the weekly. Oh, this is the weekly.
There's a lot of volume on that.
Yeah, let's see
Like
what
a 340 put, or
I'd say if you do get at this, do like 340 for like shit, probably I don't know, March. I've been playing March expiration lately.
dude, this whole month is gonna be scary.
Yeah, I don't know if you were here earlier, but we got FOMC next week. You know, we got tech earnings after that. And then I don't even know when these are. It doesn't show on here, but yeah, next 2 weeks are gonna be pretty wicked.
Doesn't Netflix report this week?
Yeah, Netflix is Thursday, but like Apple, Amazon, you know, Tesla, AMD, all those big ones are the following week. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna have to write this down too because this is pretty good. HD. Okay. Did I already do DWAC? I don't think so. Yep. I'm still waiting for it to break this 76, 77 area. Because above that, you know, you see 91 to 100, 105. So, and I kind of like these retracements. You got the MACDs looking pretty solid. So, aren't they supposed to have some news coming up? Or something like that? I don't remember if I heard something. I can't remember.
I think I gotta relaunch Discord. It doesn't like my overclock for my mining. Like completely crashed everything.
What do you mine? Bitcoin?
Ethereum.
Nice.
And the 3060 Ti. About
I got my
$100 a month.
I got my strong nodes here. What do I got today?
I heard good things about those.
Yeah, dude, and they're here. I'm gonna pull up their coin real quick.
I'll be right back though. I gotta fix
All right,
this.
you're good.
You know, I like stuff like this, Pat, man. I look through a lot of tickers every day.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and start doing this live stream a lot more. As of
Pat,
right,
you looking strong? My bad.
yeah, I was just kind of watching this area. Damn, it hit that shit to a T, bro. It's still trending up good though. This right here kind of scared me. From 1200 down to 400, man, I was getting worried. I did kind of get majority of my nodes down here though, so that's awesome for me.
Look at Activision.
What is that? ATVI?
ATVI.
That's right.
I'm thinking we might get a potential gap fill play here.
Kind of got a inverse head and shoulder here with the neckline being right there.
That's what I'm looking at, man.
Yeah. Right there. Yeah, dude, you could take this. I'd probably take it above 67. 67.
You know when the earnings are?
That is February 3rd.
Bro, look how it's... Bro, I swear all this stuff is not a coincidence how it's all looking up at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Setting up for that earnings.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd probably look above 67. Take you to 72. And then above 72, you start to fill that gap. That'll bring you to like 76, 77 area.
I got it on the same watch as Sam.
Okay. Got you,
No.
got you. Let's see. I'm gonna do Ford next.
Been ripping.
Yeah, hold on, let me see.
Maybe if you like increase the level of compression on OBS, that might fix the quality a bit. It seems like a bandwidth issue.
I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea how to do that. Chriso kind of helped me with everything.
Yeah, I can shoot later when you got some time.
Yeah, for sure. What was I looking? I was looking at. Yeah, Ford's still looking good, man. I did go long with some shares down at like 23-ish, so I'm pretty happy about that right now.
I'm pissed we didn't go long at Ford way back when it was like $14.
Bro, do you remember when Mo was talking about it when it was like 11?
Did he go? Is he still in it?
I'm sure. Yeah, he was buying that long term. Like like 10 or 11, he was like every week, he's like, all right, yeah, I just put some of my paycheck away to Ford. It's like, yeah, bro, you're happy about that shit now.
I know whenever Mo comes, the markets are going to be really green. Whenever Mo shows up,
Oh, yeah.
it's moon time. Whenever Mo's in the group, it's moon time.
Yep, exactly. That's what I love about Mo, man. He really knows, like, when the time is right. Because, like, he doesn't trade nearly as much as he used to, but like you said, when he's around, yeah, you know we're pretty bullish. But Ford, dude, I like the way this is looking. It's probably going to continue up this week.
Bro, I don't think Mo plays puts. I think he only plays calls.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's what he told me.
No, yeah, he does. But he times them so perfectly, though. I guess that's just the key, you know, just not looking at it at all times and just kind of looking for good long entries. But yeah, I like Ford. This is a typical breakout, retest, and reverse back for that high. So we could probably see 26 this week. Let's see what's the shorter one looking like.
I think the electric truck, like long term, is going to be huge.
Oh yeah, absolutely, dude. Especially because aren't they beating? They're beating the Cybertruck to market, right?
Yeah.
And they just.
And you remember, man, Ford's a legacy company. It's been around forever. People know Ford.
Yeah, true that.
It's got that American trust aspect.
Yeah, for sure.
Respect.
This is actually setting up for a good move, though. I know it's making a little ascending triangle here, or not ascending wedge here. But it's looking
It's a pretty good entry.
Yeah, it's looking like it could probably break out and start pushing again. I've been really liking Ford lately. I've been ever since I bought it. I check it every day, and it's just easy to. Something just crashed. Yeah, something just crashed. Damn it. Alright, I'm here. Y'all hear me?
Yep.
Something went out. My end, I was frozen on my end for like a couple seconds. So yeah, it's starting to get really.
Now I can see you. We're good.
Starting to get really glitchy right now.
Did we figure out that spike on the 4th that M was asking about?
On the 4th. Oh yeah, that was. Wait, what was that? I'm gonna have to go back and look at that. Hold on.
M was confused as hell about it too.
Ford. What was that? December 4th?
Yeah, it must be. Or maybe January.
Let's see. Maybe if I do this.
This is January 4th. It
Oh, January?
really started.
Okay.
Yeah, it started going like exponential.
In quotation.
Say that again?
the date in quotations. That's a search for that date. And put the word forward in quotations.
Okay. Like
Also,
separate?
rally. And also, rally pretty hard, like right after earnings, beginning of November.
Change it from the ticker to the actual word.
No. Oh, that's January 3rd. Oh, here we go. Oh, Ford says it will double production of electric F-150.
Oh, good news.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So yeah, I really like this one. But I think I'm gonna finish up here because my laptop is starting to get really glitchy. I just wanted to do DKNG last. Maybe if I turn that off.
Yeah, it was kind of getting loud.
Yeah. Someone said they think it's bottoming.
Oh, we also got to take SIA into account for DraftKings too.
What is that again?
The new competitor.
Oh,
Pricel's
yeah.
been talking about it.
You should
Oh, that SPAC I was talking about since October?
Oh, for SIA.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember when you had that as your name.
I still do believe in him, bro.
Yeah, I don't think
Where
this
you
is
go?
bottomed yet. Yo, I'm telling you, my shit is just acting up right now.
I'll say I had the oil tickers, man. I'm not sure, but those are about to explode even higher, man.
Yeah,
Oil?
like PXG and LNG.
If you look at Exxon Motors, then you have Oxy, so like Oxy, just all of them like that, man. They all look like they're about to keep exploding to all-time highs. Like they look so bullish.
Yeah, and it's funny because I got word from MM, he's typically bearish, and I went short on oil basically from, when was it, 81 down to 76 area. If you're looking at the futures, so I just bought some names that really are correlating to it. I got some profits, but then overnight it just turned around, and it just been ripping ever since then.
It is
back
back
up
up
to
to
that
that resistance though.
I think it's gonna rip higher, man. Like all the tickers for the oil names look extremely bullish.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
I'll just keep an eye on a couple of names, the more active names at this region.
Okay, so any thoughts about CEI?
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to go to a smaller time frame. Yeah, it's just a straight downtrend. Dude, for a lot of these, I don't even draw, support and resistance anymore just because that 50 EMA is just, clearly acting as a resistance.
Zoom out a little more. They recently had a squeeze.
You
But
want me
then,
to zoom in? Or out?
But then there's a bunch of FUD about them possibly getting delisted that some short hedge fund was talking about. And something about not releasing some financials or something on time. And
Oh, man.
They are under $8. I think they have to maintain a requirement to remain on the exchange. Being under $1 is a large pressure on that too.
Yeah. And this is...
I went to the moon for a little bit.
Yeah, they did. I remember that. That's when Zach Morris was pumping the hell out of that thing.
Oh, like crazy.
Yeah. It never hit $5 though. He said it would.
I was doing the cash secured puts at $1 for a little bit, but then I saw the trend. I'm like, too risky right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be careful with that one because you got those EMAs kind of staying pretty steadily on the downtrend. But that about wraps it up. I don't really have anything else to do, unless y'all got some other ones you want to talk about. I got to start dinner here.
I just got OXY. I want to know what you think about that.
All right.
I'm never like I'm scared to go like long when stuff looks like this, but I think this might be the time to go long.
First thing, you got resistance. Oh wait, let me go to daily.
Like I'm scared to go long when stuff gets to a high rate like that, man.
Yeah, I mean rightfully so though, because you know you don't really want to buy at resistance. But this looks like this trend is starting to, continue this this trend back upward, especially with this. You got this golden cross right here and holding that 5200 EMA pretty nicely.
See, this is the stuff I need to learn from you guys. I'm way better playing downside than the ups.
Yeah, but dude, you do so good when you're so good at that. So like, I would, if I were you, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
Yeah.
But I hear what you're
in the
saying.
grand scheme of things, it's always, in general, you should just go long because the stock market's always going to go up. And when it does crash, it always rebounds, so you might as well just go long.
Mm-hmm. You're definitely.
I'm just being honest. Like, being short is just like it's literally a short time frame. Just go long.
Yep. I agree. You're much better off buying and holding long term. I mean, granted, they got to be good stocks, but I see people talking about buying and going long on some companies that are just bad, dude. It's like, why would you do that to yourself? Especially if people. Oh, Jasper, no. He joined the voice chat and then went and dropped the invite link.
Yeah, I just reported him a little bit ago to the reporting thing.
That's annoying.
Mm-hmm.
But you know how it goes with Discord.
Yeah. I was also thinking about ANY, ANY.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're supposed to merge with like some Elon Musk thing soon, and it looks like a really great entry right now too.
Oh, that's interesting. You got some support down here for sure. The only thing I'd be really worried about, it's kind of still knifing, and you're getting that death cross right there. You're getting some divergence here on this MACD that could kind of provide a little bounce. Maybe you see a bounce back up to like 4-ish area to retest those EMAs. But y'all gotta check.
RSI at 30 on the daily too.
Oh yeah. So yeah, could be a nice like little dead cat bounce. But y'all gotta check out this. Someone on Twitter told me to check out this stock SIRC. They had like an earnings report, and like, dude, they had like revenue growth of like 1,000%, quarter over quarter. They went from like 4 mil in revenues to like 50 mil.
What? Why'd they drop back down?
No clue. Probably just because it's hitting resistance up here. But this could be a nice little play if this eventually starts to flip this trend and start pushing back for that high. That's like 40 cents to $3. That ain't too bad.
And they had a big spike on Friday, it looks like. Went from like 40 cents to 55 cents.
I'm pretty sure there was a earnings report or something, because I looked it up and I couldn't find any financials on the company, but I kind of had to do a little bit more digging. And here, let me see if I can. Oh yeah, here we go. So announces Q3 964% sales jump.
Wow.
What do they
and
do?
it's a solar integrated roofing company.
Uh,
Commercial and residential, looks like.
Yeah, they're saying for the next 12 months they see another 100% jump in sales from 48 million to 100 million.
They also do solar pool heating.
Yeah, so that's pretty interesting. It just kind of seems a little sketchy to me because like I was looking at this market watch link, and it just kept saying the same thing over and over and over again without really giving like anything else. It didn't really give like, you know, their profit, didn't really give, you know, any of the typical you know, financials that you want to see. So that's kind of what I'm a little sketchy about it. So but
it
that
doesn't seem like a good long-term company to me.
yeah. I mean, dude, if they're seeing that kind of growth, that's pretty impressive.
But what is the sales numbers?
48 million.
But I'm saying like they could have went from maybe they did like 10 houses to maybe they did like 30, and because of inflation, like they made that much revenue or something.
I don't know. It's probably in this link somewhere. But like I'm saying, like I couldn't really find a lot of like it just seemed a little sketchy. And it kept saying fiscal Q3 2022 for their earnings report. So I'm like something just seems sketchy here. So I don't
It's
know.
like their market cap is 47 million.
Yeah. So
Pretty tiny.
yeah, that could be an interesting play if they actually do live up to that.
I mean, do they have options?
Nope.
Probably not.
Because if they did, it wouldn't even, to go along with that, it would be extremely cheap.
I mean, it's already extremely cheap as it is at
Yeah.
I'm not even looking at my screen, I'm rolling.
40 cents. Oh wait.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Yeah, 40 cents.
Oh.
So, but I'm about done for now. Don't really have anything else.
Thinking about HOFV.
Yeah. Yeah, same thing there, playing that 50 EMA.
Kind of like same situation as any.
Yeah.
Similar like crypto play. They're doing like NFTs for the NFL.
Oh, for
It's
real?
like Hall of Fame. Yeah.
Oh, that might be pretty
They're already
cool,
partnered.
actually. You're kind of getting to some.
Partnered with like 30
You're kinda-
NFL guys.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you're kind of getting some support down here. I say if this breaks 140, or what is that? Yeah, if that breaks 140, you could see like probably $1 in play.
Yeah, it seems like decent entry. So
Yeah, but I don't really like. I'm not really a big penny guy. What I feel like I'm missing out at times, but I don't know. When I look at penny charts, it's just so hard for me to like. You know, it's so hard for me to buy something like this that's doing doing this.
I just look at market cap. I mean,
Really?
that matters more than like the price, because
Yeah.
it's just about like the float times the market cap, basically.
Mm-hmm. Does it have low float?
Yeah. Floats at 57 million. Market cap's 140 million. They also have like a resort that's specifically just for like NFL Hall of Fame, but
That's pretty dope.
mostly just depends on how NFTs work out in the long term.
Mhm.
Because it's still really preliminary with them. But
Did you see
they have a lot of good
the
partnerships at least.
Did you see the how much the NFT market has grown since like October? I saw something on Twitter. It went from like
Last year or
no, of this year. It went from like I want to say like 4 billion to like 50 billion since October, but I could be wrong. I don't remember exact.
oh my god.
I believe it. I'm about to
Oh,
look my
this last year.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm about to buy a couple NFTs. Even if they become worthless, I'm gonna spend about $500 on NFTs.
Yo, I'm
That's
doing
dirt
this.
cheap.
I'm doing this NFT project. It goes live the 20th.
I was in the group. I think I left. I gotta rejoin it.
Yeah. So
What's the mint price gonna be?
I think it's gonna be like $200, $300. It's gonna be like 105 Matic. But I don't really know. Like, I don't
What's the
really,
utility of this project?
dude. That's the thing. I don't really know.
See that's why I think I left the group because I didn't see like the utility. Like I was like, what's gonna be the use to this?
Yeah, I mean they said they kind of want to do like here, hold on, let me pull it up. I think there's a page for that in there. But yeah, no, this guy just hit me up and he's like, "Do you want to like make an investment in this NFT project?" So I was like, "You know what? Sure."
Some random guy.
No, it's my marketer.
Oh, okay. So that's at least vetted.
Yeah, if it was a random guy, I'd be like, "Nah."
Yeah.
That's one thing about it for me with that one. I was like, I don't see no utility for it. So like, when I buy my NFTs, like I want them to have a utility, so that way maybe like be friends. Like you can go to his freaking like when you buy one of his B friends, you get like a ticket or something to one of his like when he's talking in person.
Yeah. See, so this says I get a 66%. I don't know what that means. It says invest profits in marketing companies in order to maintain the dynamics of the project development. At 100%, it says they want to get acquainted with the metaverse, Decentraland, Blocktopia, Sandbox, and all Dope Goat owners will have access to all future events that we are developing in these metaverses. So I don't really understand NFTs and the value behind them, but it looks like a good investment.